8th grade science. This video is the directions for consumption per capita. So that's the assignment I'm going to be looking for on Google Classroom. Notice, right, there's a CFA again. You'll probably have one for every week, except for like the week that you test. But please make sure you're doing those. Like I said, they're multiple choice. Think of it almost like a mini quiz, but they really help your teacher to figure out do you got it or not in terms of the concepts from this week. So consumption per capita. The way that I think of this assignment is kind of twofold, or in two parts, because it's kind of broken up that way. The first one is you're actually going to be finding your ecological footprint. And so there's this cool website. It might ask you for your email to sign in. But what you're going to do is you're basically kind of taking a survey about yourself and about the way your family lives. Now, what I always tell students is kind of do this the best that you can. Take it seriously as well. But it might ask you questions that are hard to answer. So like, what type of housing do you live in? I would think most of you, like 99%, you're going to live in a freestanding house with running water. That'd be like the house on the corner, doesn't connect to others. And I think most of us all have running water. You might live in a duplex, which is like two houses together. You might live in an apartment, maybe even a condo, but very, very rarely, I don't think anyone's probably going to be living in a freestanding with no water. Most of you are going to be freestanding with running water. For the type, just do your best. Most of us are going to be probably brick or concrete. Obviously, there's some wood in there, but your house doesn't probably look like that. So use those images to kind of help you figure out what house is yours. When it comes to like square footage, do your best guess. Energy efficiency, like I said, if you have your parents nearby, they might know some of this, but just kind of do your best guess. Now, when you get to the end, close that. These results, this is where you're going to be getting the answers or what I'm looking for on this. So when it's asking for, say, your overshoot day and how many Earths we would need, my overshoot day is April 6th. I would need 3.8 Earths in order if everyone lived like me to have enough resources. And that's where a lot of these answers are going to be coming from. When you get to kind of these two parts here on consumption by category and by land type, you're going to go to results part 2. And you're going to see two different graphs here. And so if I hover over like built up land, it'll give me 0.3. Built up land, I would type in 0.3. So you're going to be getting your data from those graphs. Same if you go to the bar graph, it'll give you some numbers. There's some more numbers there. You kind of get the idea here, I would say. Okay. When you're looking for these solutions, there's a solutions tab, and that'll give you different solutions for each category: city, energy, food, and those kind of align with these topics here. Okay. These two are just reflection questions, but I think you guys get the idea. That's kind of the first part of this assignment. The second part is we're looking at consumption. So the use of something, in this case, it's of energy. And so you first want to sort it by highest electricity consumption. So I'm going to open up, this is from Wikipedia. And I'm going to just click on the electricity consumption. I'm going to do it twice. So it's going to sort it by electricity consumption. And then I'm just going to copy the first 3 rows. So it's China, US, India. You can also type them if you don't want to copy paste, but for the most part, you can copy paste. And then you're going to go by highest population. So then you're going to go back, click on population twice, and it's China, India, and the US. Copy and put in that information. The goal is you're kind of pulling from that graph these different pieces of data, and then hopefully you'll be able to figure out a trend or a pattern. You would think, right, countries with more people are probably going to use more electricity because there's more people to use it. But that might not always be the case. So that's some of the trends you're looking for. And then there's 2 questions about the data that you just kind of copied and pasted from Wikipedia. And that is how you do consumption per capita. Make sure, again, like I said earlier, do the CFA. And this is kind of your double check on the things that should be turned in this week. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.